Retargeting has become more effective than ever before because it gives marketers the ability to target their ideal customers across all touch points, and even when they're offline. Welcome to Digital Marketing Central, where we bring you the latest ideas, insights, and strategies in digital marketing. Today's video is about retargeting and how it's getting smarter. Retargeting is one of the most effective ways to turn your website visitors into buyers. But how does it work? What are some of the tips for getting started with retargeting campaigns? And what's the latest on making them smarter? In this video, we'll answer all those questions and more. What is retargeting? Retargeting is when a website or app remembers what you looked at or searched for and then shows you ads related to those things later on, even if you're not on the website anymore. It's kind of like when you go to a toy store and look at a toy you really like, but you don't buy it. Later on, you might see an ad for that same toy when you're watching a video game or playing a game online. That's because the toy store remembered what you looked at, and now they're showing you an ad to try to get you to come back and buy it. Retargeting can be helpful because it can show you things that you're interested in. But it can also be a little annoying because it can feel like the ads are following you around everywhere you go online. How does retargeting work? Retargeting is a form of online advertising that follows you around the internet. It's based on your previous online activity, so it can be used to sell products, services, and ads. It can also be used to find out more about your audience by getting them to take actions like clicking through an ad or making a purchase. Retargeting works by installing cookies on users' browsers when they visit websites with retargeting tags embedded in their code, usually through Google's DoubleClick. The cookies are then used to serve ads related to previous visits based on what was viewed during those visits, no matter where else they go online. Retargeting was a big bust in the early 2000s. Retargeting is getting smarter. In the past, retargeting relied on cookies and pixel tags to identify users across multiple platforms like search engines, social media, and online shopping sites. If you visited a website or signed up for something, you'd be targeted with ads based on your browsing history, even if you didn't click on anything. This practice was widely criticized by users who felt like they were being stalked by brands' products, and sometimes even scared. Today we see the smarter approach. Social media retargeting uses data from Facebook and other networks to personalize ads based on things like age, gender, and location, instead of just showing everyone an ad about buying more coffee beans because someone visited a coffee bean store recently, which happens way too often. Google is also using AI that learns what type of content people are interested in as well as their interests over time. So if someone searches romantic restaurants near me, then later checks out reviews of restaurants before booking reservations at one particular place, they'll see ads related specifically towards those topics when they visited other websites within Google's network without ever needing any extra information added onto their profile beforehand. It's getting smarter. Retargeting is getting smarter. It's becoming personalized. It can be used on more platforms, and it's better at targeting the right people. Retargeting has been around for years, but it wasn't until recently that advertisers were able to use the technology on their own websites, in emails, on social media channels, and even within mobile apps. This makes retargeting more effective than ever before because it gives marketers the ability to target their ideal customers across all touch points, and even when they're offline. Retargeting is a great way to get people back on your website, but it's also important to note that it can be used as an effective marketing tool in other ways. For example, retargeting allows you to capture leads by showing visitors ads for products that they were interested in when they visited your site. With this strategy, you're able to provide value up front and then ask for a sale at the end. Here's how to improve your retargeting campaigns. You can improve your retargeting campaigns in a variety of ways. One of the most important things you can do is use a variety of media. You want to test different landing pages and retargeting campaigns, as well as different creatives and targeting options. You should also try testing with different audiences, not just by age or gender, but also by their interests, maybe sports fans versus movie buffs. Another way to improve your retargeting is by using it to drive sales rather than just clicks. You want people who visit your website but don't buy from it at first glance because they weren't ready yet or didn't have all the information they needed before making a purchase decision. These are exactly who you're going after with retargeting ads. Retargeting is also a great way to increase conversion rates because it enables you to show people ads that are relevant to them based on their past behavior. For example, if you sell clothing, but someone visits your site and then leaves without buying anything, you could show them an ad for shoes the next time they visit other sites in order to entice them back into buying something from you instead of looking elsewhere. It's not just about clicks. The click-through rate is a popular metric, but it's not the only one that matters. The conversion rate is also an important metric to measure because it measures how much of your traffic was able to take action on your site. For example, if you have 1,000 visitors and 100 of those visitors convert into leads or sales, then your conversion rate would be 10%. Retention rates are another way to measure success with retargeting ads. If someone clicks on one of your retargeting ads but doesn't make any purchase within 30 days after seeing the ad and doesn't visit again, then they've likely been lost forever. You won't be able to reach them again unless they come back directly via a web search or social media platform such as Facebook or Twitter. The best way we have found so far for measuring all three metrics at once is by using Google Analytics Custom Reports feature. However, there are other tools out there like AdWords Dashboard, where these metrics can also be tracked separately from each other. Retargeting is a form of online advertising that lets you show ads to people who have already visited your website or have viewed your product. This can help you re-engage with customers who have already shown interest in your brand. Remind potential customers of the benefits and features of your products or services, even if they left without purchasing anything. It's important to note that retargeting doesn't just mean showing ads for products. It also refers to using data from past visits, such as location, and combining it with other information about users, such as their demographics and interests, so that you can reach out at a later time when they are most likely online again. For example, if a person visits a website and leaves without making a purchase, but returns later with a new set of questions specifically related to the available features during checkout, it suggests that they are prioritizing their shopping based on features rather than solely on price. Conclusion: retargeting is a powerful tool, but it can also be a bit of a black box. You might need to figure out what to do with all this data or how to use it to make your campaigns more effective. That's why we've put together this guide to help you understand what retargeting is and how it works so you can use it in your business or be aware of it when surfing the internet. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe to our channel and let us know your thoughts in the comments if you liked what you saw.